Okay, one more. I'm going to skip ahead. 3 or 4 days later, this lady and I are spending time together. Because she's scared to go home because Ralphie's going to kill her. So she's staying in my suite. We go out to see a movie. And we're walking down the major movie place in Vancouver where they have other theaters. And we have a choice of Waterworld or Bridges of Madison County, Clint Eastwood. You know these films, right? Yeah. Is that a yes? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I look at both of them and I'm saying, I really want to see Waterworld, but Eastwood's supposed to be very good at this. This is an Eastwood film. Let's go see Eastwood. So we go to see Eastwood. Well, she's okay. Not, it took her a while to get into it, so she gets into it, I'm into it. It's a good film. We come back to the hotel, walk into the bar of the hotel, and I see David Duchovny. And he said, hey, what you doing, man? So, and he's at the door of the bar. And he said, what'd you do? I said, oh, I just saw Bridges of Madison County. It's great, Eastwood. Oh, yeah, that's great, man. I walk over, Baja, my friends over there. That's another question, Baja. That's another story. We have to go to Baja later. Tomorrow night, I guarantee you I'll give you a lot of stuff, but tonight I can't. Anyway, I go by, David comes back around, we all stand at the bar, and Baja says, what'd you do? And I said, oh, I went to see a movie. He said, what'd you go see? I'm taking a drink, and I turn, and there, right here in my face, is the lady that Clint Eastwood had just divorced. The woman from The Unforgiven that played the head prostitute. Remember? You know what I'm talking about, that lady? I don't know her name. It's not Sandra Locke, because that was gone before. But that other woman, this one just divorced. So I turned immediately when he said, what did you see? I turned, I looked into her face, and I said, Waterworld. The company looked at me and he said, Foree, you're the best. You're the best. So that's all the stories I can tell you right now because I'm on a time schedule and it's killing me because I got so many great stories and I really like to rock this house. So tomorrow, please come back. I want you to come back. I want you to get, those of you who do drink, I want you to drink sensibly, but drink a lot. Yes, I'm going to tell a lot of stories. We're going to watch an intense film. We're going to get a little cerebral. I'm going to talk about the difference between, as I told you, Dawn, all the, not the difference, but how they're connected, and Dawn and Devil's Rejects, and why I think that they are similar in so many ways. And then we're going to talk stories, and then we're going to show the films. But tomorrow I'm going to tell you some stories. And then I'm going to have I had some stuff for tonight that we just didn't get to. I had some zombie stuff. This is not working well, Richard. We're going to have to do it tomorrow. What do you say, Stuart? Oh, we have a Halloween trailer we're running tomorrow also. So we'll be able to run that. I haven't seen it. I've seen Halloween, I haven't seen the trailer. I hear I'm on the trailer. I'm in the film 2 minutes, I'm in the damn trailer. I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer, so I'm interested to see that. But tomorrow night, for those of you who do come, please come under those circumstances. Have a few drinks if you drink. Be prepared to have a few drinks before we start the film. Listen to some great stories because I'll pick up with Vancouver. I'll go into the big old long traveling all-stars and Motor Kings. I'll have a few of you young ladies come up and read a few things from some material I have. Nothing big, just a few paragraphs. And then we'll talk about, by that time I think we'll run some Q&As and we'll be finished and you will have a great time, and I will have given you your first annual Foree Fest celebration. Woo! in the pit, when we fight in the pit, R.A. Mihailov and myself, he supposedly kills me with the chainsaw. They went out and tested it after we shot the film. They went out and tested it with audiences. The audiences didn't like me die. So I had to come back, reshoot, and you'll see that I have a scar on my head, and supposedly I survived a chainsaw being put into my head, okay? What else? I'm just trying to think a little into that. Oh, and when we were shooting, we shot behind, I don't know, how many of you people know LA, Los Angeles? Anybody? No, okay. There's a place called Magic Mountain. It's an amusement park. It's towards the mountains of LA, right back up. It's in LA, but it's more towards the mountain area as opposed to the ocean. And there were rattlesnakes every night. So we would go through, and the wranglers would have to catch rattlesnakes, and we would see them, and they'd take them and skin them. So every night we had to watch when we were walking, because you could see a snake going past, and it was I think they caught about 12 or 15 snakes during the course of the shoot. What else? So I'm trying to think of some interesting things about this film. What else? It was a fairly interesting shoot. Kind of Ari and I wrestled in the pit that you'll see us wrestling in, this water pit, from sunup until sunup the next day. So it was a full day of bodysuits and wrestling, tussling. I think we put on a really, I don't think fight on film really gives you an indication as how brutal it really was. We really went at it, and it was interesting. It was an interesting thing. So it's a nice film. I think it's kind of a sick film, of course. Tonight, as more people get here, we're going to do Devil's Rejects. We're going to also have the Halloween trailer. I'm going to tell some interesting stories. I won't be as boring as I am right now. That's a joke, guys. And we're going to talk a little bit about Charlie Altamont, who is the character in Devil's Rejects, if you haven't seen it. What that character does. I'm going to invite a few ladies to come up. There are 2 ladies here now. There'll be more, so you may not be the 2, so don't worry. To come up and read a few things about striptease. Just a few paragraphs, and we're going to make some points. And somebody likes that already? And so, but tonight we're going to really rock the house with some interesting stories. And it's all going to be a little risque, because Charlie in Devil's Rejects is and I can give that away if you haven't seen it, he runs a frontier fun town. But what it really is, it used to be a resort, or what it is now is a house of or a town of ill repute. Excuse me. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to have some, I'm going to tell a few interesting stories, and it should be a lot of fun. But this is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, and I think it kind of speaks for itself. Some of you saw the original. You see the original? And you've seen the remakes, some of the remakes, that kind of thing. Well, this is number 3. And I hope that you will enjoy it. And then later, make sure that I told the audience last night, before we see Devil's Rejects, have a few drinks, relax yourselves, because it is really a thrilling, pulsating, and very intense film. And you should have a few drinks before you see it. Okay, so enjoy this one.
And as more people come, we'll do more things. We'll talk about Halloween. We'll talk about some of the stories I have. We'll talk about Devil's Rejects, and we'll have a few of the ladies come up, maybe not you two again, and read a few of the little quotations I have about striptease and that kind of thing. Nice things, not bad things. And I'll tell some interesting stories. It's going to be a hell of a night. It's the last night of the festival, so I'm going to make it enjoyable for you. Right now, I don't have anything to say about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just enjoy it, please. We'll talk later, okay? I'm not sure. She did a vampire series here. Anyway, that was a strange movie. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was very. Did you see me get sliced in the head? Yeah.
Yeah, it came off as being a little less. It looked a little less severe than I expected it.
Yeah. Well, I sunk and then I reappear, and it's weird, strange Hollywood for you. What can I tell you about this thing? Anything else about it? Not really. I think you've seen it. I think it's a little entertainment before the real festivities start tonight. Let's start with a story. We got a little time, Richard?
Yep.
Oh, good. We got a little time? All right, so I'm going to start with my stories anyway. Were any of you here yesterday? Okay, so a few people, so some of you haven't heard me talk, do my stories. All right. Where was I? What story should I start with? Oh, well, I really wanted to start with this tonight before Devil's Rejects, but I might as well give you guys a little preview. And I don't know. No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, I started telling the story last night about Vancouver. You guys remember the story about Vancouver, right? Okay. I'm going to pick up that story so it's fresh, because I'm going to tell them a different part of it for the guys who saw it they heard it last night. I'm in Vancouver. And some of the songs you guys have heard, but some of this part of the story. I'm in Vancouver. Don't want to be there, and that people heard that last night, so I'm not going to go into that. I check into the hotel, and it's late at night. I'm not real happy about being in Vancouver because it's taking me away from something I wanted to do in New York. And there's one young lady there, late at night. One young lady's at the desk. She's checking me in. All of a sudden, somebody gives me a big smack kiss right on the side of my cheek. It is Baja Jabola. He's an actor. If I could mention some of the things he did a lot of work, has a very deep voice, and if I had a picture of him, you would recognize him, okay? Very tall, African-American guy. But a big smack right on my cheek. So I turned, what the hell? My man! Oh, I'm glad you're here. Oh, I'm not going to say what he said, what he really called me. We don't say that word anymore. But I love you. Oh, man, we're glad to see you here. Come on, let's go have a drink. Bye, John, just checking in. Well, put up the bags. Let's all have a drink. Okay. I put up my bags. We go down. Baja is having vision problems. So Baja can't tell a $5 bill or a £5 note to a £10 note. So we go to a few bars in Vancouver. And I don't know Baja. First we get out there and I'm finding out, what's that sign say? It says Rawson. I can't see the sign. Okay, come on. We're walking, going to the bars. Baja, in the course of 2 bars, loses all of his per diem money. So now Baja has no money. I give Baja money so that he can have money every day for per diem. Loaning him money. I go to the set, and on my first day there, I hear Vancouver has great strip clubs. I'm not a strip club guy, okay? Guys talk about it, we all talk about it, but I'm not really a guy that really goes to a lot of them, I've been to a lot of them. It's not really my thing, you know? But I heard there were great strip clubs in Vancouver. It's my first night there. I figure I'll have a beer in the bar. I'll go. I'd already asked the executive producer of this film that I'm doing there, this TV show, where the best strip club is. He tells me, really, ladies, I don't go to strip clubs, all right? I'm telling you. But it was like, and the reason why I went to the strip club, let me just reverse it. I was doing Kenan and Kel, which is I think it plays here too. And the producer and Kenan Thompson and two of the producer writers said they looked up, Playboy had did a survey of the best strip clubs in America and in the world. And Tampa had one of the best. We were in Orlando. So one night they said, hey, we're going to drive to Tampa, come with us, kid. That's supposed to be one of the great strip clubs. Well, Kenan's going, the 2 writers are going. I said, okay, I'm going. So we go to the strip club. And it's a great, you know, we get there, and you know how strip clubs are. They have tables around the pole, chairs around the pole and that kind of thing, where guys sit, and then the tables and chairs and the bars in the back, that kind of thing. So the 4 of us stood up by the pole, and we're feeding dollars, bills, and that kind of stuff. And I learned that night, I said, I got up at one point and I looked back in the back, and there are 50 guys back here, and they're not paying a dime to anybody. Me and my 3 buddies are up here providing entertainment for these 50 hardheads in the back. And I realized that the women really were doing it as a job. It was a job. They didn't really care about us. It was something they had to do, and I didn't like that. And I said, this is not really, I'm not having an intimate conversation with this woman. She doesn't care. She wants the money and wants to leave. So that turned me off the strip club. So when I get to Vancouver, I think, well, I hear about, it was in Playboy, great strip club. I have 1 beer at the bar, at the hotel. I go to the strip club, have another beer there, and then come back to the hotel, go to sleep, and get ready for work the next morning. Well, I'm in the bar. In walks an actor that you know and I know. And I won't mention his name because this story gets crazy. And I did get into this story a little bit last night, didn't I, guys? He walks in and he says, Ken, hey, we work together. Yeah, how you doing? What you doing tonight? I said, well, I'm going to go down to the strip club and then have a beer and come back up. No. You got to hang with me and my crew. I got my crew's coming, and we're going to have a big, we're going down to this blues bar. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. You don't do drugs, do you? I said, no. Good. We're going to go down and have a good time. Hang with me. You got my back? I said, yeah, I got your back. You got my? Yeah, I got yours. Okay. We go down to this blues bar, and it is a swinging, hopping, jumping blues bar. All white band. I mean, this thing is jumping. I mean, they are really, really, really good. The bar's here. We're sitting here. Everybody recognizes this guy because he's a star. And so we're getting, the drinks are coming at the table. His girlfriend comes. She looks at me. I look at her. Immediately, we don't like each other. She like me. Like, I don't care. I'm having a good time looking around because there are a lot of people there, a lot of beautiful ladies, and I like looking at beautiful ladies. I'm all man. Thank you very much. So, you know, we're having a good time, and all of a sudden, something comes on. So they're playing something, and she looks at me. I look at her and says, "You want to dance? Yeah, you want to dance? Yeah, let's dance." We get up, and all of a sudden, this girl can really, really dance. I mean, she was kicking it, the music was kicking it, and I had about 3 or 4 moves left in this old body. So I was, yeah, okay, go. Oh, yeah, and so it was going, we were partying, and it was really happening, and we said, this is great. And so this went on, we danced maybe once or twice more, that kind of thing. We warmed up to each other in terms of just being sociable. The drinks were flowing. All of a sudden, she tells me at one point, but some other women come by, and we're talking, and things. This is like one of those enjoyable evenings you're having out, okay? All of a sudden, she tells me, she says, will you go talk to, and we'll call him Ralph, as we did last night. Will you go talk to Ralph? I said, okay. What do you mean talk to him? Where is he? He's downstairs. He's mad. Mad? Okay, where's downstairs? Here's the bar. Here's our table. Here's going down into the industrial area, the industrial staircase, down into the basement. He's sitting down here on one of the steps. I go down. I say, what's going on, man? Why are you down here? I'm mad, man. Why are you mad? They're not respecting me, man. He was tight. They're not respecting me, man. So, wait, what do you mean they're not respecting me? My crew, man, they're not even here. They haven't come, man. They're not respecting me. I said, well, hell with your crew. We're having a great time here. Party, everything's flowing. There are a lot of women here. Your girlfriend's here. We're dancing. What's wrong with you? My crew's not here, man. So I spent 10 minutes talking to this guy. And finally, he says, okay, all right, come on up. I bring him up. Things are going well again. His crew, who apparently are people who have come in from New Zealand or Australia and have gotten lost getting to the blues bar. That's why they're late. They get there. I think it was 3 ladies and a couple guys, okay? They get there, and we start the party. And it was partying again, and this was years ago, so partying was in my nature. Right now, you mentioned partying to me, I'm talking about going to sleep. But then, yeah, we're on the party. So we're partying. An hour later, she comes up to me, would you talk to Ralph? So what are you talking about? He's angry. What the fuck is he angry about now? Well, where is he? He's around the corner, because this is so the bar's here, and the bar goes all the way around the curtain to another side, and the people all over this place, big place. He's around the bar. So I walk around the bar, being the guy who's going to cover his back. Remember those words, cover his back. Walk around, find him, say, what's wrong, man? Why are you going way down there? They're not respecting me, man. They're not respecting me. My own damn crew, they're not respecting me. What do you mean they're not respecting me? They're not respecting me. And I don't know what this guy is talking about. I don't know where this is coming from. I can't pick it up. I can't understand it. All I'm trying to do is make it well, so we can continue partying. Because I'm having a good time, and I don't want to ruin this, and I'm tired of being the doctor here. You understand? You know, there's nothing that's going around fixing this guy. All right, I said, what is it going to take to to fix this for you, so you feel respected? Well, you tell them they got to go with me to this other place. If they go to this other place with me, I'll feel respected. I said, are you kidding me? I said, no. Just tell them I want them to go up in this other place and another. So this guy's a big star, his crew, his girlfriend. What am I going to say? Guys, listen. He wants us to go to this other place with him because he feels that you have to respect him. We go to this other place. We all get into cabs. We go to this dive bar with, let's say, 50 guys, no women. It smelled. We go into this bar. We get in. He threatens his girlfriend. She comes to me and tells me, I think he's going to kill me. He insults a few of his crew from Australia, his friends. We decide we better take everybody home. One of the girls stays there with him. We take everybody home in cabs, drop them off. His girlfriend says, I can't go home. What do you mean you can't go home? He'll kill me. Why is he going to kill you? He's just crazy. I got a suite in the hotel with a bed outside in the other room. I said, look, I don't know you, and I'm not a monster, but if you need some place to stay, I have a bed in my suite. You don't have to worry about it. I won't bother you. You can go there and sleep. Okay, so I'll take you to my place. You sleep there. Took her up to my place, put her in the room, showed her the bed, showed her what the food was, what she wanted, and said, okay, I'll talk to you later. Because, again, my word is my bond. I've got this guy's back. I got to go back to this dive to make sure this guy's not getting killed, right? I decide, wait a minute, hold it. If I got this guy's back, who's got mine? So I call Baja. Baja! Yeah, what do you want? Come on, get up! I'm in bed. Get up! Why? You gotta cover my back. What do you mean? Just you gotta cover my back. Get up and get dressed. Hurry up. Baja gets dressed, meets me down. We go to the bar, the dive. We walk into the dive, and the young girl from New Zealand who did stay with the crazy guy is now in a corner with a telephone book, crying, trying to find a cab to get out of there. He's left her and gone somewhere else. Okay? We grab her, we take her home, then we go to the original bar where the blues bar was happening, that kind of thing. Baja walks in, he's a big hit, he's going. I'm looking for crazy. Where is this nut that I got to cover back, his back? I don't find him there. Don't find him at all that night. I go back to my hotel, go to my room, and the young lady and I spend 3 days together. We're hanging out, and on the last day, I take her to a movie. What's playing on one side of the street is Waterworld. What's playing on the other side of the street is a movie called, oh my God, what is it called? The Clint Eastwood Bridges of Madison comedy. All right? I look and I say, gee, Waterworld, I'd like to see that action adventure stuff, man. I like that kind of stuff. But Bridges of Madison County, that's Clint Eastwood. Let's go see that. So we go in, we go see it. It's a good movie. I come back, take her to her car. Now she's going to go home. She feels safe enough to go home. I go into the bar. There's Baja, David Duchovny. David Duchovny asks me, he meets me at the front of the bar, and he says, where you at? I just want to see a movie, man. What did you see? I said, Bridges in Madison County. Pretty good, very good movie. Yeah. I said, yeah. Step around, come around to Baja. He says, hey, what's going on? I say, not much. What's going on, man? How you feeling? We talk a little bit. And then they asked me, what did I do? I said, I want to see a movie. He said, what'd you see? And I turned like this. And do you remember the film Unforgiven? Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven? You remember the prostitutes? Do you remember that film, folks? Remember the prostitute, the head prostitute that ran the thing? All right. That was Clint's girlfriend or wife. He married her at one point. I turned and I'm looking in the eyes of that woman. And immediately I said, Waterworld. The company said, Foree, you're great. Any ideas? Yeah? Anyone seen it? Besides certain people I know. Does anyone? No? It's, let's see, what are the statements? Michael Myers, 2007, I would say, this generation's Michael Myers. It is a Rob Zombie film, so it has his signature all over it. I found it difficult when I saw the film, which was a week ago, to